What kind of a ceremony is this?
This is like saying family is gone, yeah? Family gone, yeah?
Family gone?
Yeah, family gone.
What's that? Family gone, like a funeral?
I don't know. Is that for a funeral?
Yeah. Huh? Stop.
No, it's good.
Over there to the right, that's our taxi driver. He just told us that the car that we're using right now for him to drive us, he's renting from a friend for the day. And yeah, so yeah.
This is a
we'll take
little
some-
photo stop.
Yeah. There's the car. Hopefully he won't leave us.
Oh, he won't, because then he won't get paid.
Yeah, but he'll still have our bags. So I have to film this because it's been my biggest pet peeve of the trip that it seems like a lot of people here, they throw down their trash and then they sweep it up later. And my idea is just put it immediately into a trash can.
It's
and
really
just
not
driving
that
me
bad.
crazy.
It's not too much worse than New Jersey.
It's so bad.
It's like, it's slightly worse than New Jersey.
No, it's so bad. There's just
Oh, just pan around.
I know. Well,
There's no trash.
No, this is actually a quite nice. Terrible example. And there's actually trash bins here. And I've been telling Justin, I don't understand why they just don't get more trash bags or trash bins. I guess it's really expensive. But it's been wearing me down. It's been wearing me down. Just throw away your trash. I don't get it. Right now we're walking towards the Munduk waterfall. And I'm walking very hutty, which means very slowly, because this ground has a lot of moss and my shoes keep slipping out. Hello. Whoa. It's like I've never walked before. Ah.
Well, when you think we're approaching, it's getting louder. Another perk to the rainy season, obviously, is the waterfalls are at the top volume. Kristen looked like Bambi hiking down here. To be fair, it is very slippery.
Thank you, doll. Oh, cool.
This is our trusty driver, Jim.
Bye.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Yeah.
Just a gust of water.
Feels really good. We're going to be praying for this when we get back to the hot area of Bali.
Yeah. Probably turn this off and clean the lens. It really is lush.
It feels awesome though. It's like one of those fans that sprays water on.
Yeah.
It's just a shame because this is the one time it's not that hot, so we don't need this.
Yeah.
But imagine if this was in the middle of Ubud, how great this would be.
Perfect. All these small temples that we're passing, do those belong to people?
That one is just for the family temple.
Okay.
Temple?
So these are all family
Yeah, just
temples.
family temple.
And those are inside their homes.
Yeah.
Are they places to worship or are they places for burial?
Oh, this is for just for pray for just for pray.
Just for praying. Okay. I wonder how old these are.
Probably a couple hundred years.
maybe more. In the Philippines, we saw some that are over 2,000 years old.
Oh wow. Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
These could
eating rice forever, huh?
these could be.
You can ask him.
This could be anything from a couple hundred to a couple thousand.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's nice to not be in Bedigal anymore.
Agreed.
Although we'll see how we like this place.
Yeah.
We're very picky travelers.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to impress us. That's not really true.
No.
You can give us the ticket.
Oh, ticket.
Okay.
Pak, isa panginapan din ba?
Oh, niko kan galang ini ko.
Oo, galanghangan.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's one hotel. That's one hotel.
Alright, so I already mentioned that I'm disallowed to pick out any more hotel rooms. This is the one that Justin picked out. I acquiesce. This is much better. Shall we? Yeah, but there are some dead bugs on the floor, let it be known.
Okay, one point against me. We can sweep those away though. It's pretty nice to me.
Show them the view.
It's only $20 a night, and they have Wi-Fi. Not Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
I'm your wifey.
Not for the next 2 nights. They're providing that for me. So we're finally here in Jatiluwih. It's kind of hard to pronounce, but I think that's right. As you can see, it's really nice and scenic. It's exactly as described, very expansive rice paddies. We got a little map here from the place we're staying in. I'm sure we'll go on a hike and get totally lost because it's just like ambiguous terms with no landmarks. There's a lot of dragonflies kind of swarming around. Our driver, Din, was pretty good. We just randomly found him at the market. He kind of overcharged us, but we bargained him down, and it's low season, so I don't mind too much. And he was really good. He explained things to us.
Hold on, it's gonna be loud.
He was willing to stop for photos, and he was pretty good. Our only gripe was that he took us back to the market to meet his wife, and as we arrived, he kind of just said like, "Oh, there's my wife over there," and then he like took us into his shop and tried to sell us stuff, and then we resisted, and then he took us to his mom's shop, and his mom wasn't even there, so it probably wasn't his mom's shop, and we didn't buy anything there either. So we're now gonna see if we can get this ATM to work. We've had some problems, but we've talked to our debit card provider and they said that they've resolved them, so this will be the first time we test that out. Here's hoping, because we're starting to run a little low in cash, but we have US dollars, so worst comes to worst, we'll be alright. So yeah, that's the game plan, just get some lunch and get lost in these rice terraces.
I've noticed that the Balinese are really pumped about the salad dressing. It's like a Thousand Island meets ketchup.
It's really bad, actually.
It's terrible.
And we got a Caesar salad the other day, and it had like mayonnaise
Yeah,
on
it was just mayo.
Yeah. And we really want salad. We're in the mood for it, but
Yeah.
I didn't even get salad here because I don't like this dressing. I guess you're more okay with it than I am.
I'm in the mood for salad.
Yeah.
So you see here, the water is going from the higher one down. Same idea here. Same idea. You get the impression.
It's really awesome.
There's Justin and I. Hello.
It's awesome how they're all like automatically irrigated by this
Yeah, it's
water
brilliant.
system they have going.
Gravity.
These are handy dandy frog bog towels, as we call them. They have an actual name, but we can never remember it, so we just make up our own names each time. But they're amazing. We got them in Arizona when we did our hike in the Grand Canyon, and of course it was like brutally hot there, and these things are a lifesaver. They stay wet for hours, even in direct sunlight. and they just keep your neck, your back, and your head nice and cool. Makes a huge difference when you're hiking in heat. And right now it seems pretty comfortable actually, and we're in like the direct sunlight.
Yeah, it really changes your outlook. Although it doesn't change how you look. Doesn't make you look better.
We don't care how we look. The scenery looks good, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but it really does change your opinion on things with the heat. You'll go from pissy to giddy in 2.5 seconds, right? Right, said Justin.
Kristen's like frog bog towel fell off and she lost it. She would need a helicopter to take her out of here. Because otherwise she would be very unhappy.
You think? I'm not sure I like the way you're describing me right now. These women are really hard at work. And it really makes me want to give them our frog togs. I don't know how they're doing it. It's a cute temple within the rice paddies. Look, they're wearing frog togs too, Just.
The map has been surprisingly pretty helpful and accurate.
Yeah. It didn't look that way at all, did it?
Just because it was hand-drawn and it was explained to us in broken English. And I generally just don't trust people with directions. The map has been pretty good so far, but finally we've sort of become confused. We're kind of off-roading it here. We may or may not be following the right trail, but the plan is to cross this river and then head up there, and we know what direction we need to be going in. We just don't know if this is the exact route we're supposed to take.
I think those were steps.
Yeah.
It's just really super overgrown
here, and the rest of the trail has been sort of more obvious. But we're not really lost. We just don't know where we are.
I don't think that's the definition of lost.
This way.
Alright, so Justin and I kind of lost our way. Not our fault, the map was not very good. We started from that temple and we had to bushwhack and karate chop our way over the rice terraces. Like it went down into a canyon and went back up over a bunch of rice terraces, which is actually incredibly tough to walk up. Now we're here. There's a storm coming, so we're gonna have to get on the road.
It's really tough to navigate your way randomly up these terraces because there aren't any established paths, and you kind of had to walk parallel along certain sections and then figure out spots where you can jump up. We had to step in some pretty thick mud, so we're going to try to get back before it rains because we have cameras and we have no rain gear because we suck. But it's really nice up here. It's like more flat.
It actually would have been nicer if it was more like this. The ones that we went up were kind of overgrown.
Yeah, it's a really awesome view of the temple though.
This is pretty. Should have videotaped more while we were doing it. But I was scared.
No one seems to mind us just wandering around. I kind of thought that the locals would like yell at us because it's like their spot or something, but everyone's just going along ruined their day. I'm not sure if I've ever experienced this before, where we're like literally the only tourists around. There were some other tourists here during the day, but they were like just day trippers, and then they busted, I guess, back to the city. But it's like actually difficult to find restaurants that are open. Like I've never experienced that, even in middle of nowhere Africa. There were restaurants that were open. Here it's like, this is like literally the only place, and we're the only ones here.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of cool, like there's something like charming about that, but you know, we're very limited with what we can order.
I do like being the only ones here. That like gives it a certain amount of appeal. But what I don't like is that we're the only ones that the mosquitoes can bite, and they were swarming. So yeah, there's that. I also feel terrible because I just ordered a banana pancake, and I noticed that the 10-year-old girl who's a waitress and bartender and potentially our server had to go out on a moped to get some bananas because they don't have any more. So I feel pretty terrible about that.
Well, they're making money.
I can have another pancake that has like fruit up there. There's mango. That wouldn't be a very good pancake.
Tired.
You fucked up the camera.